Do you have a squeaky or a stopping while playing cassette? I had some cassettes like this and now I have a stopping one, and in this video I'm gonna try to fix this. Please remember that if you do something I show you in this video, you are totally responsible for this and I'm not, because it's a test. In this video I'm gonna be testing out and maybe some things could be broken. So this is the squeaky sound I heard on my cassettes. If I turn the volume all the way down, you can hear the squeaky coming from, I don't know, somewhere around the head or the tape. It sounds like it's a friction somewhere, a mechanical friction. But interesting enough, the squeaky sound goes all the way to the speakers, so the head is picking up that noise and transmitting it to the speakers. This is the cassette I've been using for this recording before, and you can see I can turn it with my fingers very easily, both ways. And this is a medium quality cassette because it's a no-name cassette, but it looks like a Rex cassette, something like this. These cassettes are far from the high-quality cassettes, I know that. But even so, they should play fine and not making any squeaky sounds. So what to do? I have searched on the internet, of course, and I found some people which are saying that the cassette mechanics are a clean and dry mechanics, so they don't need lubrication. But on the other hand, I found a lot of people saying we should lubricate those cassette tapes. And I thought, okay, I am gonna be lubricating the cassette, but then what would happen with my player? Because I'm not worried about the heads and the capstan, because they could be easily cleaned. But what about the pinch roller? Because it's rubber, and if some strange substances get there, example oil from the lubrication, I think that's a bad idea. So I just want to know what to do and search more on the internet and found a forum where people talk about this topic. And I just found that we could lubricate the cassettes not with any lubrication substance, but something based on silicone. So right after this, I went out and bought myself some spray based on silicone, lubricant spray based on silicone. It's a Nigrin silicone glide spray. I think it comes from Germany. I hope it's something good for this application. And I want to try it out, see what happens. For these tests, I'm not gonna be using the Denon deck behind me, because if something goes wrong, I want to keep it safe and not break the player. So I'm gonna be using that boombox, the right part on the sharp boombox. I have some issues. I think the pinch roller is a bit worn out. If something goes wrong and the pinch roller is gonna be unusable after this test, that's no problem because I have to change it anyway. So the biggest issue I am thinking about using lubrication on the tapes is that the lubricant gets on the pinch roller and then the pinch roller is compromised and cannot be cleaned, so it needs to be replaced. Right on the same page on that topic, I found something more interesting. One said he has issues with a stopping cassette. It's not squeaky sounds, but it's a stopping cassette. So it plays until at some point and then it stops out of the blue. Right there I remembered I have a cassette like this, which is doing exactly the same thing. It's playing fine at the beginning, and after the halfway to the end on each side is stopping. The speed is slowing from time to time, and this is again friction, I think. I mean, the two issues seem to be related, because it's same kind of friction. If the tape is not making squeaky noises, it's very hard for the pinch roller to drag the tape and it stops. And funny enough, this cassette I have, which was making squeaky noises, it's not making any noises for now. at least. I don't know why. I didn't do anything. I am just cleaning the heads and the pinch roller and the capstan from time to time, which is a very common thing on any cassette player I have in my house. I have a boombox in the kitchen, and this boombox I am using from time to time, and then on deck. Each one gets cleaned from time to time, so I am keeping them clean as much as I can. So I don't know why after the first cleaning, when I heard those noises, they were there even after cleaning. So I'm not sure what happened and why this cassette and no other cassettes are making noises for now. If they don't make noise anymore, I cannot fix the noise. But I was talking about the stopping cassette. It's Ike and Tina Turner, made by Capitol Records. And I read on that topic on the page on the internet that the Capitol Records cassettes are doing the stopping thing. I have only one Capitol cassette in my house, in my collection, and it's making that stopping thing. So I thought about lubricating it and see what happens. If I turn the wheels with a pen or with the fingers, it works very, very well, and there is no issue there. And if you look closer to the sponge, it's pretty damaged, so it needs a replacement, or I'm gonna try lubricating it. Because changing it means pretty much breaking up the cassette, because it has no screws. So I need to break it, change the sponge, and then glue it back again. But first things first, so my idea about an efficient lubrication of the tape is lubricating the sponge itself and then playing back the cassette from start to end. This should lubricate all the tape inside, and if that isn't enough, maybe lubricating it again and play it back on the other side as well. Of course, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna be replacing the sponge. Why do I think it's a friction of the tape with something? Because if you keep the tape like this, pretty strong, maybe you can hear a kind of that squeaky sound. Okay, now let's get out the tape from the cassette. This was open before because it doesn't have the leading tape over there, so it's done. I cannot turn the wheel more than this. I am lubricating the sponge inside, but I'm gonna try this technique and see what happens. And I think I'm gonna change the sponge anyway, because it seems like this cassette was open somehow. Now let's lube the whole tape. Right now I'm not using the pinch roller to wind the tape, only the head is pressed on the tape and it's fast forwarding. And I think this should lubricate the whole tape. I have lubricated again and do it the same on the other side. Not the side is important, but it's important to lubricate the beginning of both sides on the cassette. Now the truth is about to be revealed. No, it's not working. It's the same. I think I'm gonna be replacing the sponge though. Now let's see how it's working. No more lubrication, but a new sponge. So it seems that now it's working, because I have changed the sponge. I didn't expect that. So I guess this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed joining me on this journey, because it was just a nice journey and some testing, and I hope you learned something, and you may use this knowledge when you have some trouble with some cassettes. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.